That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on!
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back in to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League, our second broadcast of the night. This time, it is XBL opening night between Webb and Dwyenne.
Sun
Sorry, he
Sox.
has a new name. The Sun Sox. Yes, he had a different one for the Cup. He's always had a different one for the different seasons. Now it's a third one. So, the Sun Sox versus the Melonheads, who Ox are just coming off of the XBL Cup victory. They're red hot. This is a crazy matchup we have for you.
Absolutely, Leaves. We couldn't ask for more. Great AAA matchup to start off opening night here. And now a big XBL matchup between your reigning Cup champ, Webb, and his Melonheads against Dwyenne. What more can you say about Dwyenne? The commissioner of this league, 10-plus seasons played. He's an OG. And these guys, they've played back-to-back postseasons in a row, so all kind of hype coming into this matchup.
Yeah, Webb and Dwyenne have faced off in a best of 5 in each of the last 2 postseasons, and they both went the distance. They both went to Game 5. Dwyenne pulled out both of them. So Webb, he's looking for a little revenge here. And not only that similarity, but when you look at the team builds, they have gone, I would say, unorthodox. They both gone with a 2-power build. Now, the rest of the build differs, but that 2-power, that's going to be key here tonight, Ox.
Yeah, it's interesting that you see two teams with 2-bar power, which has been unheard of in the past. But not only that, but you would think they'd have some kind of similar composition after the 2-bar power. But like you said, completely different directions the way both these guys went, and I think you're going to see that across the league this season. We're already seeing it in the roster channels. Guys are mixing it up. We've seen so many different styles. And I think, honestly, Weaver, I think a lot of these different styles are all going to be successful. I mean, a lot of great ideas. I've played Dwyenne a couple times. Him and Risenfall, they have that extremely high defense. It can really save you a lot of runs, make some big plays, and the high speed of Dwayne's going to put some pressure on Webb.
Yeah, so the 2-power for Dwyenne, he put some of the reserve into defense. He's got a 5-bar defense. Webb, he chose to put that reserve into speed. So, some of those points going into Webb's lineup, the points for Dwyenne going into the field. We'll see how the defense plays out for Dwyenne. We'll see, even with the 2-bar power, I think we'll still see some long balls tonight. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to kick this thing off. The first pitch. The XBL's 13th season is moments away, ladies and gentlemen. Ox and I will have the call game 1 either at the Bingata Bowl or the beautiful Emerald Diamond. All we can do is let the players know that they're ready. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Big action coming right up.
See you soon, guys.
Emerald Diamond, one of the more beautiful stadiums in SMB3, the home for game one of this 2-game set between Webb and Dwyenne. Happy Father's Day to any fathers out there. Happy Juneteenth, and of course, happy XBL opening day, season 13, moments away.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Weaves. Other than the Emerald part, I mean, speak for yourself. A little bit of Homer bias there, but play some good home field matchups coming on in this matchup. I can't wait to see both this one and the one at the bowl.
We saw Webb in prime time last season versus Pizza Volcano hit a triple decker in this stadium. See what he has in store for us tonight, but Dwyenne gets first ups. And it's a curveball in there to even the count. Amanda Hugginkiss, she's a perennially a power hitter. She's been nerfed in this season, but she has big speed. It's going to be tested early over diving as Webb. It's a brilliant start for the Sun Sox, a triple.
Yeah, I couldn't have started this ball game better at all, Weaver. First of all, a great Oppo Taco shot in the right center field gap, and then Webb, perhaps a little bit of primetime nerves early. He's already missed playing one out in center field, and Dwyenne, he's in a great spot to score early.
Here's the jewel of his franchise, Junior Dong. He gets jammed on a cutter inside. Good pitch from Webb. That's out number one. Runner can't move. Looking for a productive out here is Dwyenne. Marky Dubois, the ace of this staff. Strike one.
Yeah, Dubois trying to work out of trouble early as he does get Dwyenne to chase quite a couple pitches quite far outside the zone here.
Went for that change in the dirt. Can be tantalizing to some players, but a high fastball perhaps even better. Gets Dwyenne there, 2 big outs. And it'll be up to Beatrice B. Bopper, fan favorite here, first basewoman, to drive in that leadoff triple. Hugging kiss over at third.
That's massive back-to-back Ks there from Webb. Pumping 100 is Marky Dubois.
Strike one. We know Dwyenne is not shy to try and steal home, but Webb varying his timing well. I think we'll see it here. The 2-2 pitch from Dubois, just high. Full count on Bopper.
Yeah, look for Dwyenne to maybe try that later in this game with one of his weaker hitters up. Beatrice, one of his most valuable pieces of this lineup, and she does work a full count walk, so a little bit more discipline shown by Dwyenne in that at bat.
Yeah, stone cold take to get the walk there. Runners at the corners now. Dangerous pitch to Hugh Jazz, but Dwyenne was taking all the way. Big power here. Jammed him. Pop up, the second of its kind in this inning, caught by Worthington. And Webb does a wonderful job escaping danger after the lead-off triple.
Webb panic, Weaver. He did not panic. He did a great job. I mean, how many times do you give up a leadoff triple and hold the guy from scoring? That's massive.
Fatality now. She gets the opening day nod for these Sun Sox. Quickly ahead, looking for a 2-strike changeup. Webb, he takes it. Hammered by Webb, center field, Uponce. No problem for him, 1 down.
Nice line out there by Webb. Weaver, one thing I want you to watch when Dwyenne's on defense tonight, the last couple scrims against him, he's robbed me of extra bases multiple times by diving in the outfield for balls in the gap and balls on the ground by his outfielders. So let's see how much that high fielding on those 3 outfielders comes into play tonight for those Sun Sox.
Quickly 3-0 on Dmitry Petrovich. Does Webb have the green light? He sure does. He's going to earn himself a knock through the left side of the field. And then with that short portion left field, any fly ball out there is a danger. That seemed to be Webb's idea, but he's on the ground. So now Kawaguchi.
Yeah, even a routine fly ball can go, even a weakly hit can go off the wall for a double, or the left fielder could just kind of throw his arms up on some of those, so it can be dangerous at Emerald.
The backdoor cutter with 2 strikes, dribbled over to Jazz. 3 outs. So both teams earn themselves a hit in the first inning, but nothing comes to pass. We're into the top of the second. Dwyenne back to work, 6, 7, and 8, starting with Heidi Ho.
Yeah, you see 2-bar power on Dwyenne's team, but this is 3-4 hitters in a row now with some really good hitting stats, but Dwyenne unable to really make any solid contact since that leadoff triple.
Yeah, yet another soft out over to that shortstop. Worthington, he's been busy. Just trying to find that stroke so far is Dwyenne, still very early.
Yeah, it's been the cutter that he's had problems with. He's stroked that four-seamer. Sometimes, I know as well as anybody, those are two pitches hard to differentiate.
Dubois left that changeup up and in. The contact swing from Dwyenne couldn't straighten it out. It was fouled. Now a full count pitch to Linguini, right down the middle. Dwyenne does a nice job staying put on his reticles, flipping it up the middle for a 1-out knock.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the hardest things to do as a hitter is to not move your reticle on a missed pitch over the middle.
Now a potential double play onto first, safe. So a fielder's choice, but now fatality to the plate, and by nature of being the pitcher, the weakest hitter in this lineup. Dwyenne on the move, and he catches Webb sleeping. It's always a risk with the pitcher at the plate and 2 outs because you don't want her to lead off the next inning, but the gamble pays off big time, at least in that moment. It's not going to pay off here as it's caught by Kawaguchi. That's the end of the inning. To the bottom of the second we go.
Yeah, and no scoring yet so far, Weaver, but some good baseball being played and a good battle going on.
5, 6, and 7 for the Melonheads. Ripped into right center field, but just under it was Webb, so Ponce has it.
You guys might notice, looking at the team, each player's hitting stats that, in seasons past in the XBLs, that one's grounded up the shoot for a base hit. We're used to seeing lineups 2 through 8, 1 through 8, where every hitter just has really, really good bars, just OP lineups. And now you're seeing much more traditional. You might see 3 or 4 power hitters. You might see 3 or 4 with lower stat fast guys, but a good mix of players now and not a bunch of Weavers Beavers out here.
Ponce on his horse. He gets to the spot. Some hard hit balls in that inning for Webb. He had the hit, but instead we go to the top of the third, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order for the Sun Sox. Swing and a miss. Fastball from Dubois, followed by a changeup.
Amanda looking to get things started again. She's not going to, though. We did see her lead off the game with a nice triple.
Yeah, the soft ground out there, exactly what Webb needed. Diving stop, Worthington on a short hop, gets him by a step. Some good
What a play
plays from the middle infield here. Yeah, what a play indeed. Brings up Corky Dawson with the bases empty. Corky, a Cup team call-up, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it's can't
From
really
the,
confirm on that one. I know she's been in so many scrims in the
Right.
off season. I wouldn't be able to tell.
I think from the
I think you're right.
Summers Point Sharks from that first Cup. I don't know why the name resonates. But,
The
looks like,
Sharks, that is Dwayne's affiliate team.
79-mile-per-hour curveball in there, up and in. What a beauty from Dubois to neutralize Corky Dawson. It's the first 1-2-3 inning we've seen in this game. To the bottom of the third we go.
I'm not sure how that wasn't high or inside. Looked to be out of the zone both ways, but Webb with an amazing pitch. It's one thing we saw a lot of weaves from Webb as he weakly taps one back to fatality. Really impressed with the way he pitched in the XBL Cup. Webb not known for his, being a great pitcher, but I saw him throw a lot of shutouts or, sub 2 or 3 run ball games. So hats off to Webby.
Hammers the curve. He's trying to will it fair. Does it have distance? Off the bottom of the wall. Junior Dong, a valiant effort, but it's going to go as a double. I believe that was Ahmed Khan, runner in scoring position, 2 down.
Yeah, and finally some hard contact here to wake us up as Webb smokes one off the wall. Got a chance here, Weaves.
Dangerous cutter to Petrovic. He had to foul it off. Swing and a miss, 100 miles an hour. Not to handle. Webb flexing. He has a deceptively good eye. I don't think a lot of people credit him for that. He was way ahead of that changeup. And Dwyenne escapes with the runner in scoring position. To the fourth we go.
Webb, a fellow dot ganger. Shout out dot gang players.
So now B Bopper. Dubois, he's locked in. Ooh, hammered by Bopper through the right side. Honestly, could have been worse for Webb. Almost 9 threes her, but not to be.
Yeah, both guys a little fortunate, honestly, as Markey loses that mojo just like that. And another dangerous pitch. He gets away with it to you, Jazz.
Low speed over there at first, but Dwyenne always thinking about his moves and whether or not aggression is warranted. This one into center field, it drops in front of Kawaguchi. Didn't get the best jump on it. The first two have reached for Heidi Ho. Big moment in this game here in the fourth.
Yeah, the power versus righty traits activated.
So she is looking for her pitch. Thought maybe that was it. Swung through the fastball. Behind in the count. Same spot, same result. Swinging K, a big first out for the Melonheads.
And Webb pumping that heat up and in. It's getting just by Dwyenne as he's going to fly out, presumably to center field here. So quick 2 outs after the first 2 guys got on.
2 quick outs, like you said. Now Chuck Upons, he doesn't have the power of days past. Still has his speed, looking to at least put it in play.
Yeah, see, we've in a different spot in his order. He would have probably bunted 2 outs going on, but
Yeah.
with the big stick up in the 6th spot, he didn't want to waste the bat, and I don't blame him. But now it's all up to Chuck.
Full
Good at bat
count
here.
now. Dwyenne, he cues the runners. They're off with the pitch, but 99 miles per hour blows away Upons. That ends the frame. Both of these players looking like Houdini here in the last couple of innings with the runners in scoring position. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th. Mojo up for fatality.
I keep thinking Webb's coming inside with a cutter on that pitch, but 99, that's got to be a 4-seamer. He is just painting it up and in. I can't tell if it's a strike or a ball, but it's too close to take.
Rip to the Gab Upons on his horse. He overslides the ball. That's going to allow Webb to run into third standing up. This time it's with 2 outs, so he's going to need to find something else. But what a potential swing here after Upons misplays.
Oh, and Dwyenne misses over the middle with the very next pitch to Reese. Another chance here, Webb, with the runner in scoring position and 2 outs.
Does have 2 strikes. The changeup. He fished for it. Linguini, she's got it. Another jam, another crisis averted. To the top of the 5th we go. This game is scoreless.
Yeah, speaking of jam, shout out Jam Paladin. Dwyenne works really fast on the mound. And as you see, he's still able to locate in a lot of these jam situations. Much like yourself, able to pitch at a very high speed and still hit their spots. That's a big part of it.
Dwyenne putting one of his best swings of the game on that last pitch, but it was with the pitcher, so the result not very deep. Hug and kiss. She chases this one. It's going to be another put out by the second baseman. 2 quick outs in the 5th. If you're joining us here for the nightcap, the XBL opening night, we did have the AAA opening night games earlier. That was the Cardiac Card versus Finite Provision. Finite taking the first 2 games, the only 2 games of that series, and going up 2-0 in his first go-around in AAA. And now here in the nightcap, we're in the bottom of the 5th, Webb versus Dwyenne. 2 playoff rivals.
Yeah, they're turning into, really solid competitors, solid rivals, pretty equal in the standing. Well, they're just really evenly matched, Weaves, and as you can see here, a 0-0 game. 2-bar power. Both guys have misplayed a ball in the outfield, but so far nothing really big has happened.
The pinch hit for Webb pays off. I believe that was Yosinda Smith, his favorite left-handed pinch hitter. And she's off with the pitch. She had a good jump. She's in there. Runner in scoring position, 1 down for the top of the order.
And that's when the fast pace of Dwyenne can bite him in the butt when he's moving that quick. And Webb puts a charge into this one.
He was swinging 3-0, and he ripped it. I think, a good call from him. He got a pitch he could hammer, but it just went to the ranging side of Upons for the 2nd out. And he swings on the first pitch, changeup, pops it up. Another jam neutralized. That has been the theme of this game.
Yeah, it's like both guys pitch into trouble and both guys pitch out of trouble. It's like they need that guy on base to really lock down on the mound, but so far both guys extinguishing the flames.
Tony Del Vecchio, he is the relief ace of this staff. He's into the game here in the 6th. Webb would love to ride him as long as he can. He's the K-man. 100 miles an hour. Activates that K-man. It's always a guessing game if you go with the heat or the change. He went change. It's low. Brings a full count pitch to Corky Dawson. Swing and a miss. 103.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Always nice to have that K-man in a big count with 2 strikes.
Correction from Chad. It was not Yosinda Smith who had that pinch hit knock. So she's still available, perhaps later in this game. And a 2-strike count to Bopper. He doesn't mess around this time with that change. He hits the triple digits, gets the K. Del Vecchio. He's looking to get locked in quickly if he can. This is going to be a first pitch line out. Ooh, almost was played by Steele. But it's a 1-2-3-6.
And we both guys doing a good job on the mound, but both guys are leaving about 1 pitch in at bat over the middle of the plate. It's going to be up to, whoever can capitalize on these mistakes over the middle first. When are we going to see those fireworks?
Ooh, a good count here for Dmitry Petrovich. Webb swinging at that fastball away. The red one tails outside, so it's a leadoff walk. Kenny Kawaguchi, the runner aboard, sees a curveball, hammers it into the glove of Hug and Kiss, retreating as Webb.
the left fielder, number 11.
So now Pablo Sanchez, 5-hole hitter, left fielder, lots of speed, decent power. Locked in is Tality. That changeup just high and away out of the zone has been a decent pitch for Dwyenne in this game. What a take there from Webb.
Yeah, some of these takes are unreal.
The full count is a curve. It's just high.
Oh.
Stone cold take from Webb. 2 walks in the inning. 2 on, 1 out. Mikey Thomas.
Mikey 2 for 2 in this game, but he swings and chases at the first pitch after 2 amazing at-bats by Webb to work full count walks. And he chases first pitch there. Tough out. Chases again.
Yeah, he will swing in any count if he sees a strike. But it does not net him a run there. It's more runners stranded. Both teams have stranded many runners. Up the middle.
A lot of
Leadoff
lobsters.
runner for Dwyenne. Yeah, lobsters indeed on the menu.
Now,
Sure.
Dwyenne loves to run a lot more than Webb does. So let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here's a small ball. Nice bunt.
Webb alertly makes the tag. He probably had time to flip it behind him.
Yeah, but why take the chance of a drop,
Right. So now Del Vecchio,
Wow, what
he
pitch.
2 high fastballs, followed by a changeup. Dwyenne spoils it, but he's looking to get the big second out here with a runner in scoring position. High fastball works. 103. That's been that money miles per hour.
Yeah, he has really attacked that high and in heater. And Fatality, she's had a heck of a day, but Dwayne's going to leave her in.
He has been effective. She's locked in.
Interesting.
Pitch count is low. And he believes, maybe he can bloop one with his pitcher. Hammered.
Her hitting bars were nice, but she is going to line out, like you said.
Yeah. 5 hits aside. Some walks sprinkled in. It's a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. 1 down on the line out. Decision time for Webb. I think you got to leave Del Vecchio in.
Again, these are, not necessarily different calls than they would have made in the past, but, starting pitchers with low pitch counts are that much more valuable nowadays with the lower velocity rules in the bullpen.
Yeah. Ooh. Before it could hit the dirt, Hug and Kiss made the play. Very quick inning. This game is flying, and it's scoreless in the 8th.
Both guys being aggressive at the dish, pitching out of trouble. Not a whole lot of fireworks.
Who will blink first on opening night? A diving stop by Wheeler. 1 down.
Number 21.
Hammered by Junior Dong. He tried to turn on that inside pitch. He did it well. He was just early. Strike 2 on the fastball. K-Man activates. Del Vecchio's pitch. In there. Check swing. It didn't matter. Strike 3.
Yeah, Webb is coming right at Dwyenne still here in this ball game, and Dwayne's put some good wood on a few of them, but not any really in the either of the ones in play.
Del Vecchio, he doesn't just feature high velo, he's got a high jump count as well. And that makes that cutter so tantalizing. Off the outside edge, hammered by Webb. Does this one have the distance? It does! Webb strikes first on his patented solo shot. This time it's Ahmed Khan here in season 13.
Ahmed Khan, the first home run of the season for the Melonheads. Nice job by him to get it going. Not only the first home run, but the first scoring of any kind here in this ball game as Dwyenne's 5-bar defense makes a great play.
Yeah, Hug and Kiss absolutely juiced with defensive stats, and she makes a wonderful play. Well timed by Dwyenne. That's the first out. Well, this one caught by Jazz, so a couple of plays from the left side of the Sun Sox infield leaving their feet. This curveball hammered by Webb up the middle. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, a runner on first. It's 1-0. Webb has a chance here. I mean, that home run came at the right time. It's only a 1-0 lead, but he stands 3 outs from his goal here.
Yeah, Dwyenne taking a look over his bullpen. Probably going to go with Peace Alonso here. Going to do the double switch as he's got 2 tense batters in the lineup. And they both just batted the inning previous. So a good double switch there to get the pitcher into the ball game 9 spots away from the next hitter. So good job there by Dwyenne.
Peace Alonso comes out, tried to find a couple fastballs on the corners. It's a 2-1 count as the first 2 had missed. Now a hitter's count. Mikey Thomas, he has an extra base hit in this game, and he's going to take a walk. He's been on base 3 times. Runner in scoring position now, Reese Worthington.
Dwyenne smartly electing to pitch to the lower stat hitter here in Reese Worthington. He misses right down the middle, weaves with that red circle pitch, but Webb hits one sky high to huge jazz.
So the solo shot from Ahmed Khan has given Webb his chance here. Top of the 9th, he needs 3 outs out of Del Vecchio, and perhaps we'll see movement in the bullpen if things get shaky. But it's a nice part of the order for Dwyenne. He has power here.
Weaves how sick was that leadoff triple not scoring for Dwyenne now. He's down to his final 3 outs here, and Beatrice got a couple pitches to hit there.
Yeah, that first inning jam escape from Webb. Right now, perhaps the moment in the game, perhaps bigger than that solo shot, but full count pitch right down the middle. Dwyenne went with a power swing. He was a bit too late. Bopper, the victim of the heat.
Man, Dwyenne would give anything to have that one back. Man, that was right down the dish.
Ooh, I think he'd like that one back too. 0-2 to Jazz. Went with the heat. He got him. 2 down. The last hope for the Sun Sox is Heidi Ho.
Del Vecchio's velo's dipping, and Webb continues to miss over the middle. You better be careful here.
Hammered right side. Wheeler on to first. It's a 1-0 shutout victory for the Melonheads. Beautiful pitching from Marky Dubois. The solo shot from Ahmed Khan. And the 4-inning relief appearance for Tony Del Vecchio. That's the winning formula for Webb in Game 1 at home. But Ox, as we all well know, Game 2 is going to be at the Bingata Bowl. And you just never know what you might see there.
Yeah, as Dwyenne loves to tell us, come and get rinsed at the bowl. And you know he's going to be looking to bounce back here in Game 2. It's a must-win for Dwyenne. He's a master of the split. And Webb coming out again like he showed us in the Cup. Pitching shutouts, keeping guys off the board, and both guys pitched out of a lot of trouble here in Game 1.
Game 1, a 1-0 victory for Webb. And we'll have these players resend the challenge as quickly as possible. Looks like it's already been accepted. We won't even, we'll stay right here with you as we transition into game number 2. And it's going to be at the Bingata Bowl, like we said. Sun Sox, they're going to look to tie up this series at 1, take the split, heading into week 1 of season 13. Webb, he would love to find himself a sweep here, some momentum against a player that has gotten the better of him in playoff series past. And here is the Bingata Bowl.
Let's see if Dwyenne can rebound. He's going to... nobody wants to start off opening day with 2 L's, so I think we're going to see a little bit more offense here in Game 2. Weaves as both guys kind of get warmed up, maybe try for a little bit I doubt we'll see less aggression, but maybe both guys hunt for a little bit better pitches to hit.
Any more butts is the follow-up to Fatality. And a 3-pitch strikeout begins this game for Dwyenne. Ahmed Khan, he was the hero, the offensive hero at least, in game number 1. He starts out. Looks like Dwyenne just pounding the zone here with heaters. He's going to go for a third one here. It's high and away. Khan, he rips it into the glove of Linguini. What a play.
High bar D paying off there.
Number 5.
Yeah, Dwayne's just trying to push it right past Webb here in the early frame.
Aggressive pitching to begin the frame. What a strike there. He's going to try and follow it up. This is maybe a bit high. Does Webb get a bat on it? He does not. And that's a quick inning. Perhaps some momentum. Or at least that's what the Sun Sox are looking for as they bat for the first time in front of their home fans here in season 13.
That's right, leaves the home debut of the Sun Sox. And looks like Stephanie, what was her last name? On the mound for the Melonheads.
Morgan.
Stephanie Morgan.
Right-handed
No
hurler.
breaking ball.
Yeah, good point. The 3 fastballs and the changeup, so no curve in play for this start. 2-1 to Junior Dong after Hug and Kiss was retired quickly. 3-1 now. Ooh, just catches the top of the zone. And a walk.
Good take.
Yeah, that high fastball, yeah, that's one of the harder pitches to lay off. Dwyenne does a great job there. He's got the stealer trait. I'd have to think he's on the move. There he is. And he's in there. Good throw from Webb, but the jump and the trait combine to just make that play basically impossible.
Yeah, it is virtually impossible unless you do a pitch out correctly on the pitch. It will nerf the speed of the stealer, but Dwyenne, as you see, steals both bags, but Webb with another huge strikeout, and Dwyenne in danger of stranding another runner on third to begin 2 games in a row.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on B Bopper. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Webb, you got to think, oh, he's coming home. Pitch in the dirt. It bounces. Save. He steals home. The Dwyenne special pays off.
Wow, and there's the strikeout. Runner would have been stranded, and Dwyenne could not have picked a better time or pitch to pull it off. No Name, are you watching? Because that's how it's done, my man.
The center fielder, number
Those
7.
are, we just don't see those a lot in primetime play. We've seen them, but can't remember the last time I did. What a gutsy play from Dwyenne, and it pays off because he ended up striking out and almost stranding that runner like he did in game 1. Instead, the Sun
Exactly.
Sox have the lead.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Exactly right, Weaves, and I know that's the second time I've seen Dwyenne pull that off in a stream. I can't remember if it was prime time or not, but the guy really knows how to pull that off.
Webb, he's trying to run the bases, but he's caught. B Bopper applies the tag, 1 down. And, I can't blame either player. I mean, they both work so fast on the mound.
Right.
Webb, he hammers this one left center field. It's a big ballpark, a lot of space. Upons, he's got it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
It makes it easy to steal off guys like that, but then when you start getting a few runners on and they start mixing their timing, it's kind of a mental battle because you don't know if they're going to go really quick or they're going to hold it or what are they going to do.
Strike 2, the forkball drops in there from Seymour Butts. But the count runs full. High heat, popped up. Behind the plate, Heidi Ho, she's got plenty of room. She waves her arms as if anyone was contesting that pop out. But she's got it. That's the end of the second.
It's interesting. Dwyenne scored that run, Weaves, without getting a hit.
Right?
Webb got a hit that inning, but Dwyenne in the run column first, and that could be huge. Like we saw last game, Dwyenne unable to score in the first inning, loses 1-0, so he's got to at least be exhaling to get on the board here in game 2.
Jammed him there, did Webb. So 1 down as Steele comes in to make the catch. Lots of speed in the outfield for the Melonheads. Ooh, hammered but foul. Stephanie Morgan, she's locked in. I mean, she gave up the run, but with the Mojo system, the only part of that sequence that was going to hurt her mojo was the walk. You know, the steals, the steal of home. I don't even think they would call it a wild pitch. Oh, Heidi Ho just got injured on the swing.
Oh wow, you're kidding me. That's tough RNG right there. Jazz does have the ability to basically play anywhere, but Dwayne's surely going to be taking an offensive downgrade here the next time around, as he does lace a base hit into left field with 2 outs.
Yeah, it looked like IP Freely. I didn't know he was a bench player in this iteration of Dwayne's team, but he will be in the game for Heidi Ho. I believe it was Jazz moving to first. 2 quick strikes on Punts. Little dribbler, but he's got speed. He could beat this out. He doesn't. Gets him by a step, does Webb. Good play from the shortstop. And score this inning.
Yeah, it was a good play last inning. Leaves. I don't think I've ever seen a pitcher get locked in 5-6 batters into a game while giving up a run,
Right.
but yet not giving up any hits.
Curveball, Webb. He's trying to flip it up the middle, but Hug and Kiss is a vacuum out there. 1 down.
Number 2.
This is the bottom of Webb's order. Not much power here. This is a soft pop-up near the umpire's area, and it's caught by Jazz.
The pitcher, number 47.
Oh my!
Hammered right center field. Ponce, he can fly, and he's got it. So a 1-2-3 inning. Dwyenne, he's got the 1-0 lead. Score of game 1 was 1-0 in favor of
That
Webb.
ball was torched by Stephanie Morgan. Dwayne's lucky he wasn't doing what I do and playing the pitcher shallow. That would have been a triple.
Right. Good pitch inside to get the second strike of the at-bat to Seymour Butts. But Butts hammers it, and it's into the gap, and it's to the wall. Seymour Butts on his horse. He's going to have 2 at least. Does he have the time to go to third? He doesn't. It's a leadoff double with 2 strikes for the pitcher.
Wow, what a dream start to the inning when your pitcher's leading off here for Dwyenne. Let's see if we see any small ball. And we do.
Ahmed Khan surely thought about going to third, just didn't quite at the time. It's a sacrifice thanks to Hug and Kiss. So now another runner on third for Dwyenne. I don't think he's going for home this time. Not enough speed.
No, but he does need to make sure he manufactures a run here, and both those pitches would have been good ones to do it on. Uh-oh, I think he is going to get the back ground out anyway, and a base hit.
Yeah, an infield hit. Too much speed with Junior Dong. Not enough exit velo on that ball. And there's the pickoff. Dwyenne wisely waiting for that ball to be delivered home. You know he's running. At least not on the first pitch.
Yeah, Webb might, though, mixing a pitch out here if he's feeling froggy.
There's another pickoff attempt.
So you can see a pickoff by reading the pitcher's feet as Dwyenne charges that one into left center. That one's going to get down 2 ways for extra bases.
Junior Dong will score. Runner going into third with a triple. It's 3-0 Sun Sox. They have come out swinging in this game after getting shut out at the Emerald Diamond. Stephanie Morgan now under pressure.
Yeah, we're seeing Dwyenne doing a really good job of moving runners, getting them in, and mixing in a gapper or 2 as he's got 4 runs now.
Yeah.
Feeling right at home here at the bowl.
And Webb trusting his own bats, you know, not playing the infield in on that last sequence, giving up that 4th run. So it's 4-0 Sun Sox. Lots of ball game left. We're in the top of the 4th, top of the order up for Webb.
Second baseman, number 19.
Seymour Butts, he's gone 3 innings, only surrendered the 1 hit. He's locked in.
Yeah, Seymour just doing it all here in game 2, putting the team on his back. He's shutting it down on the mound. He's got a nice, he's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. I mean, what more can you ask?
That cutter tailing away evades the bat of Webb for strike number 3, his 3rd strikeout of the game.
You know, it's weird, but Webb's having really good at-bats. He rarely chases out of the zone, but he's just not putting a lot of good wood on the ball either.
Number 5.
Dmitry Petrovich, 2 quick outs, but he's a power threat. Takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, 100 miles an hour. He's going to go right back there. Petrovic swings and misses. 2 strikeouts in the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Butts. Shutdown inning. Things going right for the Sun Sox here at home.
Yeah, it's been all Dwyenne here in this game, as Webb's got to try to find a way to extinguish this hot Suns offense, as Dwayne's going to try a base hit punt here.
Yeah, that looked like IP Freely, who is only in this game because Heidi Ho tore something or strained something on the swing and had to come out of the game. 2
Oh,
outs.
that's great. And that's one of Dwayne's best bats, one of his only 3 or 4 power hitters in this lineup. So it's costly for him to have to take the catcher out of the game early, but really didn't affect him as he scored 4 runs here early.
That cutter missed a little bit on location by Webb, but Dwyenne took it, swings at the next one. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Stephanie Morgan. She gets right after a bit of a disastrous 3rd inning. 4-0 is the score.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
On
7.
fire is Seymour Butts.
Yeah, that offense helped the mojo out a little bit, but he has been extremely dominant so far.
You don't see a lot of on fire mojo, especially not this early in the game. Strike 3.
Right.
Now batting, the left fielder.
But it has
number
been that kind of
11.
outing thus far for Dwyenne and his trusty left-hander.
Please, if you're Webb, you got to look to try to slow Dwyenne down. He's so in the zone right now, and Webb is, like I said, Webb's not chasing, but he's not hitting anything.
And probably frustrated, as evident by those couple step outs there. Strike 3. The fastball, it's too firm right now. Webb unable to catch up.
Number 13.
Here's another one with 2 down. Mikey Thomas, strike 1. But both
And
players, Ox, they love the fast pace. I don't see
Right.
Webb doing anything soon to try and mitigate the pace.
Well, you know me, Weaves, I'd be holding that R2 button and backing out and making the pitcher take a breath or two. But, both guys like moving at this pace, and Dwyenne so far is really hitting spots.
Seymour Butts, he has a double and looking for more here. He's got better attributes than he normally would. Swing and miss, though.
That was the same exact sequence as last time. Butts was up, chased early, and then got an 0-2 fastball down the pipe that he could have done something with, but Webb gets the K there.
Webb, he's considering a substitution, and that was the last batter. So with the top of the order up, 3rd time through, or potentially, 3rd time through. Worthington, he's got to hurry. Hug and kiss out, but the pen has been breached.
I like the move, Lee, because like we mentioned earlier, no breaking ball in that starter, and it wasn't fooling Dwyenne quite as much. Webb still did a great job painting cutters and high heaters, but I think it's good to have a breaking ball, a change of pace in there. Plus, he's got the specialist in.
Dwyenne toying with Webb right now. He's been so late on the fastballs, and then he just got that changeup in the zone, but you can tell he's trying to overcompensate. He can't straighten it the off-speed out, and then there again, late on the fastball for out number 1.
Yeah, folks, if you've ever watched Weaver pitch, one of the things that makes him a great pitcher is not only can he hit spots at a very fast pace, much like Dwayne's doing tonight, but it's also about the sequencing of your pitch. When you're throwing fastballs, what your arm angle is, what part of the plate you're aiming at, and then what you follow up that pitch with. As you see, Dwyenne also plays some tricks on the eyes, even when he's pounding the zone. So just really masterful performance on the mound so far.
Wild fastball here outside. Webb, he found his 2nd hit. There goes the runner, and it's a hit and run past the glove of Hug and Kiss. Webb challenging for 3rd. No, wisely retreats. What a cannon in center.
Now batting, the second
Great at
baseman.
bat there by Webb, and hitting and run's my favorite play in baseball, Weaves. That was a great job. Back-to-back
Another
base
hit.
hits.
Yeah, Webb, he's cooking here with some of his better hitters, and only 1 down. Here's Ahmed Khan. He was the offensive hero in game 1. Can he find a big moment with the bases juiced? Swing and a miss. Hammered. Right side. Webb on the board. Everyone's going to move up 90 feet. Throw goes in for 1.
Now batting,
Yeah, nice job, Webb. He's just contact swinging. He's smacking that fastball that he's been late on all game. And he's still just a ground ball away from being in trouble here. So, big hit or big pitch. What are we going to see next?
Webb, there's that good eye. He finds himself in a hitter's count. 3-1 fastball misses. Webb, he wants that one back. The wild fastball is high. He just walked in a run.
What a take. Looked like he was going contact swing with full count, but still it's tough to lay off that high heat. And that's going to do it for Seymour Butts, as now Webb's really in a big spot here. Oh, my.
Ball gets away. Webb coming to the plate. I don't think he's going to get there in time. Ox,
Mm-mm.
that's the second time tonight we've seen that play. You can go a whole season without seeing those on prime time.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen winner get thrown out at 4 on a wild pitch like that. Really, I can't think of a time I've seen it at home, but especially twice in one night on primetime leaves.
Oh, looking for another run. Off the glove of the left fielder. It's 3-4, one-run game. Runners get in there in scoring position. We have ourselves a ball game. This was looking like the start of Seymour Butts' career, and it's just imploded a bit in this inning.
That was insane, Leaves, because that's the whole reason why Dwyenne invested in the 5-bar D, to make plays like that. Did you see the length of ground the left fielder covered there on the dive? Oh, my.
Oh, hit the sprinkler there.
Yeah.
1-2 was down the middle. Contact swing from Webb. You don't see a lot of those. But a successful inning nonetheless, even with that mistake, the late break on the wild pitch. It's a 4-3 ball game.
Webb's a base running mistake away from being tied here, but, he also was a catch away from Chuck Hupont's from not having 3 runs as well. So I'm sure he'll take a 3-run rally there. 4-3. Got a nice ball game.
2 quick strikes. Corky Dawson. She's mitigated by the specialist trait, but she's going to try and go to left center. And it will get down. Cut off by Sanchez. Dawson has to retreat. Could have been worse for Webb.
Nice little contact swing gapper, I believe.
Yeah, very similar to the hit that Seymour Butts had that did find the warning track. First pitch swinging is Dwyenne. Popped up right field. Ernie Steele.
Leaves, to be honest with you, have had a lot more success in this game with the contact swing. We saw Webb pound about 4 base hits in a row off of fastballs last
Runner
inning.
was going. Wheeler almost had the tag and the double play. He didn't tag him. I'm not sure what happened.
That hurts, Weaves, because Webb played it perfectly.
Yeah, maybe just needed to come in a bit more.
You've got to be throwing the ball as you're tagging if you want to get both outs, but it looked like Webb was started to throw just before the tag was actually made.
He's going to live
Not
to
gonna
talk
matter.
about it. Exactly. He will live to tell the tale. Still a 1-run game.
Number 13.
Swing and
It
a miss.
wouldn't be a Webb stream without some kind of weird, wacky play, right?
That's absolutely true. I remember you and I called his game last season.
Now batting.
I about fell out of my chair with what I was seeing.
This controller disconnecting and all that.
Yes, that's right. Reese
And then
Worthington strike one.
run down.
Hammered. Up the middle, Worthington, he's aboard, and that's big for Webb because that's one of his speedsters.
Now batting.
Webb again with a little bit of magic late in this ball game, trying to even things up or more.
Behind on that fastball. Bunting is Ernie Steele, almost a great drag bunt, but unable to keep it fair. 1-2, shatters the bat, stays alive. Staying with the heat. No, going back to the changeup is Peace Alonso. Gets him to foul it off. Ernie Steele into the glove of Hug and Kiss. Runner has to get back. He does.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Nice job getting back there. Is he going to leave Kimmy in this ball game?
Now batting.
With Delvecchio lurking, I think it's a safe play to try and find a gap here, if nothing else. Hammers up the middle. Upont's, he's got great speed, but Webb will alertly take third base. Cut off, and at second, he's out. Another out on the base paths.
I'm gonna have to teach Webb some base running cheese weaves. You can't be making the third out on the bases when you're making great rallies like that. And another base running error costs Webb here in a big spot.
We have seen some base running mistakes over the seasons, over the years, out of Webb.
The second baseman.
That was a big one there.
Number 4.
Never
That was
know.
funny, but your heart does feel for him on some of these. You know, like
You're right.
he's out hitting Dwyenne 8-5 here, but he's run himself out of 2 or 3 innings.
Hammered on the contact swing, deep right field, rim of the track. Out there on the track is Steele. He makes that catch. One down, Chuck Ponce. Delvecchio, he's in the game.
Dwayne's bats have gone a little quiet since we saw that, all that action in the 4th inning. So
Right. There's a walk. The speedy Ponce is aboard for free. Just some misfires out of the hand of Delvecchio. And that'll prompt Pete Alonso to be removed from this game for Trey Dong, contact hitter.
be ready for some hitting and running, stolen base. Yeah.
Yeah, Webb, he agrees. Pickoff attempt.
Ooh.
Wow, just gets it by Trey Dong.
And that's a nice base hit there by Dwyenne again. 2 on 1 out here. As a speedster myself, Dwyenne, Weaver, when the other guy's focusing on you and your base running threat, he tends to leave one over the middle every once in a while. But that's going to be a huge base hit in the outfield by Dwyenne.
Throw goes into third.
Wow.
Runner just in there, but like you said, it is now a 2-run ball game, and aggressive base running has Dwyenne positioned for more. Delvecchio, this is a no-brainer. He's going to put Junior Dong on board for free.
Yeah, look at the bars on Juniors. He's feeling it right now. And Dwyenne actually chased out of the zone on that blue Weaves and was fortunate enough to find the right field line, and he's cooking right here in the bottom of the 7th.
What an at-bat. Base is juiced. 1 out. Corky Dawson hammers it through the hole. 1 will score. They're all going to go station to station. It's 6-3.
Yeah, huge insurance runs here by Dwyenne.
Swinging first pitch is Beatrice B. Bopper. She's looking to put this thing away if she can find her pitch.
That was her pitch, Webb. But no, when he does it again, I'd be careful where I pitch Beatrice Bopper.
Trying to go through that right side, stopped by Wheeler. He has 1 play, a productive out. There's that 4-run lead once again. Delvecchio just unable to quench these bats.
Good job by both guys, really getting the run in, getting the nice play.
A little bit of hesitation there on Hugh Jazz's part on that high fastball. Now 2 strikes. Delvecchio delivers. Oh, and he's absolutely scolded there. There is time. They get the out. I think Delvecchio, he'll take that if he's not dead.
They'll leave him on the field. No one cares about Tony Delvecchio right now, but how about the catcher making the hustle play?
You're right. I see the replay. They made the out at first. They all just left the field. Maybe Delvecchio getting a cold shoulder for his poor performance here tonight. We'll have to get some post-game interviews, but what a scene. What a scary scene on the mound.
The third baseman actually walked over his limp body to get to the dugout.
Yeah, that's cold. Some early season drama in the Melonheads clubhouse. TMZ is on the case. Amanda Hugginkiss, she is a vacuum out there, out number 1 in the 8th.
The catcher, number 17.
Now deflected by the pitcher, but not enough speed on the runner. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Dwyenne,
Quickly down to his final 4 outs of offense here, Weaves.
Yeah, and with a 4-run lead, Dwyenne, he's brazen here. He is bold. He is attacking the zone, goes with the high fork, one of his favorites, but Webb spoils it.
Yeah, Dwayne's back into attack mode here, as we saw in the early innings of this ballgame with Seymour Butts. A lot of confidence on the mound.
Linguini makes the play, prevents Webb from rallying with 2 outs, and that's a shutdown inning for the Sun Sox, looking to split this series after getting shut out 1-0 on the road. Look at Sidney Weber, all gas, no brakes.
No accuracy either.
2-1 on IP Freely. 3-pitch mix, 101 miles an hour is good enough for strike number 2. But Dwyenne, he had enough of the nonsense. He flips that one to left field.
And Dwayne's done a much better job of catching up to the velo and just getting overall just way more base hits this game, obviously, than last game. But it is a little ironic. Like I said, the catcher gets injured early, one of his best bats. He's forced to put in a weaker offensive player into the game, and he goes nuts offensively.
Stealing second. One out, runner in scoring position. Chucky pops it up. Will it stay fair in front of that backstop? It will. 2 down. Throw goes into second. Ooh, decision here for Dwyenne. He wants another run here. Rick Savage.
Yeah, I don't think Ona Sweep has like crazy, pitching stats where he's that valuable. You got to stretch out his stamina or anything. So Dwayne's gonna opt for one more chance at insurance run, and hand the ball to whoever else is left in that pen.
I
And
believe.
he looks like he might get it.
Through the right side, Brick Savage testing to the plate. Safe! It's an RBI pinch hit single. I got to be honest with you, Ox. I don't think I would have sent that runner.
Hey, all gas, no brakes, like you said. You got to be aggressive with 2 outs, and Dwayne not really in a spot where that would have hurt him if he was out at the plate. But yeah, great job. Oh, and another costly misplay by the Melonheads defense, and Dwayne's still cooking here in the 8th.
It just keeps coming. Sydney Weber, she's a closer, so her stamina starting to dip. This one will be another run for the Sox. Throw is going to come in, but it's going to be way too late. Cut off. They have him in a rundown. Does he get back? Runner coming to third. It retreats, and that will end the inning. I think Dwyenne did have a chance to score the 10th run, but up by 6 with 3 to go. He's looking good.
Yeah, it's always nice to put up 5 in the bottom of the 7th and the 8th. And Dwyenne feeling right at home at the bowl. He's 3 outs away from a big split on opening night prime time.
And we'll get our first look at this new closer for these Sun Sox, Sprainard Kruger. Closer, fireballer.
I don't believe in fireball closers. They've burned me too many times. We'll see. It didn't work out for Webb in the top half, or the previous half. We'll see if it works out for Dwyenne here.
Good point. Kruger's curveball into the glove of Dwyenne. Ripped hard by Webb, perhaps not timed correctly for an the most off-speed pitch there is, the curveball. But Webb,
in there.
Yeah, he's found himself a couple bloops, one over second base, one over short. So he's not dead yet. He is down 6. But Webb can hit.
Yes, he can.
Oh, but this could be 2. Hug and kiss to second. Steele can run. So that brings up Weber and certainly a pinch hit opportunity. Delvecchio. Another Delvecchio on this team. But with an H. Interesting.
Maybe one's Del Vecchio.
Runner coming home. Webb, he wants a piece of that glory himself. Interesting move.
I'm mind blown right now.
And the game will end on the next pitch. A strikeout shattering the bat, representing the night for the Melonheads there, or at least the second game there, was Delvecchio. It's a 9-3 victory for the Sun Sox and a well-deserved split for both players. Ox, this was really a tale of 2 completely different kinds of games.
Yeah, I kind of called that one, Weaves. I thought that both players would warm up as we get going here in the nightcap of Game 2, but I didn't know they'd get going in that kind of fashion, as we saw a lot of fireworks that game.
Yeah, we sure did, and but no home runs. You know, we in the AAA set after the first game, Dwyenne and I were talking about how it was interesting we hadn't seen any home runs, and then they kind of exploded in the second game, but nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. There was the home run by Ahmed Khan, the heroic shot in Game 1. But other than that, silent from the bats, and that's not exactly out of the ordinary. I don't think for the rest of the season. These guys are rocking 2-bar power lineups, and they both kind of executed how they wanted to in each of their wins tonight.
Yeah, we saw a lot of much more true baseball at play. Guys had to use every facet of the game: base running, small balling. It's more than just see ball, hit ball, hit dingers. And both guys really had to pitch. So you love to see the diversity. You love to see the all around baseball being played, and really just a great battle of 18 innings by these guys.
Well, folks, what a couple of series tonight. AAA, the sweep in favor of Finite, and here in the XBL, we get kicked off with an awesome split, 1-0 victory for Webb, 9-3 victory in favor of Dwyenne, and season 13 of the cross-platform baseball league is underway. Now that that game is concluded, perhaps we'll see some matchups tonight in either league. That all depends on who wants to, who's eager enough to play on the Sunday night. But certainly we'll see matchups tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled for broadcasts from the players themselves. This channel should be live tomorrow night. I don't think there's a specific time hammered out, but we're going to be doing the preseason roundup show. Usually it comes a few days before opening night, but this season we're doing it right after opening night. So we'll quickly recap what we saw here tonight before we talk about power rankings and whatnot. So keep an eye out for that. Anything you want to part us with, Ox?
Well, holograms might kick off tonight later on, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, like you
Big,
said,
big.
the big preseason show tomorrow night. We're excited for that. We got a lot of stuff hopefully coming at you for that. And then one more thing, just wanted to give a shout out to you, Weaver. Thanks for doing 4 games in a row for us. You're awesome. You did amazing, and we love hanging with you.
Thank you, Ox. You and Dwyenne both were wonderful partners here in the booth. So happy to be calling more games now that the season has begun, and it was a great start to the season. Happy Father's Day, happy Juneteenth, and happy opening day. Season 13 is now official. Let the games begin. Everyone have a great rest of your Sunday night and have a great week. Lots of action to come. I've been Weaver for Prez for Oxbox. Shout out to Dwyenne and Webb tonight for a great set. Finite and Cardiac earlier. Join the Discord down below if you want to keep up with the action. And like I said, have a great night. That's all we got for you. See you soon.
Later, guys.